This is part X of our player review, and we're going to be talking goalkeepers, of which there are 3. Plus the 4th one, Brandon, who apparently is goalkeeper as well, whenever he's not goalkeeper. So start with Brandon. I guess Courtois is really our only goalkeeper that really matters, but Caballero's played a couple games. Eduardo has been an all-star in training, and Marcin Buka is the 7-footer from Poland who also shows up in training every once in a while.
Yeah, no, he does. He's been around a while as well at Chelsea. Yep. But I mean, Courtois, as far as like mid-season grades, I think that he's been back to his best. No injuries, no real blunders. I think this season we've seen him be put in a lot of situations where he's only had one big save to make late in the match, pretty quiet the rest of the game, and he's been able to step up in that situation. So Antonio Conte said he can be one of the best in the world, considers him to be probably top 3, top 4 right now. I would agree with that. You know, and I still think even Willy Caballero is a great deputy to have in Eduardo. It's a great personality. What I think I would give Courtois so far this season, I would say I'd give him an A-. Like maybe dealing with crosses a little bit better is the only real improvement he can. He's a phenomenal shot stopper as far as it goes. I mean, what do you think of the goalkeepers? You know, does Chelsea, good squad up to this point, really we have never lost by more than 1 goal either in the Premier League, I don't believe.
Your goalkeeper bias is guiding you. The force of it strong within you. Yeah, I think he's had a great season. I think there's been a couple of absolutely standout saves. I think even as recently just as this Newcastle match, there has been some very interesting distribution out of the pack. It seems like he does enjoy playing with fire, and even though he is much like a cool cucumber in the back for the majority of the 90 minutes, I would say that there's still some interesting decision making in the way that he distributes out. So I like B pluses apparently. I think there's still a little opportunity to improve. What I will say, where he has improved heavily this season, has been in his media game. That foot has not inserted itself into his mouth many, if any, times at all. So
it's off the field performances. I mean,
he's also seemingly hasn't given as many interviews as before.
So you're saying it's the amount of minutes. So it's expected foots and mouth per 90.
XG foot. I'd say I was positive in the other ones, but I'd say Courtois is a solid B at this point, and
sorry,
most of it. Yeah, no, it's not personal.
I'm open to hear other opinions.
It's important to be open. I'd say his distribution actually is been getting worse, which is not the way we want him trending. As many others have pointed out, his kicking is about Czech levels bad at this point, which obviously Czech's a legend, so it's not necessarily a requirement of being excellent at your position. But yeah, I think he's back to where he needs to improve with his feet. And I remember a couple years ago when he was injured, and during his recovery, one of the biggest things they worked on with him was his feet and work with the ball and the distribution. And I'm not saying he needs to get injured again so he can work on that, but you know, maybe he needs to work on that a little bit more than head tennis or whatever they do in training. So,
it's not as fun though. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. So then, will he see? Should he get some ratings then too? He did play 2 games, so.
I mean, he played 2 games, but I couldn't possibly recall any minutes from those games. So.
He came on a free transfer though. That's good.
So he was.
So Begovic for 10, get him on a free. I mean, that's at least an A, right? In terms of business dealings.
I'll say this: I am more comfortable with Caballero in goal than I was with Begovic in goal, and just for that, he gets an A.
There we go. It's across the board.
Perfect backup, really. You know, he's a veteran. He's a good presence in the locker room, dressing room. He does a job when he needs to. And
yeah.
What else do you need?
Absolutely. Chelsea are better off this season than they were last, and that's
two Willies always better than one.
All right, well that's our grades of the goalkeepers. Obviously, if you're smart like me, you want to rate them high, let us know. But if you disagree, and you're with these gentlemen, let us know on social media as always. We're going to do more videos of the other players, so make sure you check them all out.